Oh man. Oh, GameStop. So, the most stubborn company after just a couple of days is finally willing to be smart. GameStop has officially announced that they'll be closing all stores in the United States to customers starting tomorrow until an undetermined time. What they're going to be doing is taking orders online, and they're going to be doing at or curbside delivery is what they call it. So they're going to be having you order your games on GameStop.com or the GameStop app, and then you can go to the store and you can pick up your game that way. So, what does this mean? This means that GameStop has finally listened. But it does not mean that we should be giving them kudos for doing something they should have done in the first place. It took countless YouTubers, countless of your all angry comments towards GameStop on their different social media platforms, every single game journalist website known to man, and even some mainstream places like CNN to report on their issue, to have them actually do something about it. It's baffling to me that they probably think that this is something that's going to put them in the good graces of their customers again, when I feel like we all know that it's not. GameStop has done too little too late. Am I saying that this isn't what they should be doing? No. I'm saying that this is what they should be doing since the very beginning, and that they should not have been dragging their heels this entire time. Before I keep going with all of my monologue, let's just go ahead and take a look at what their PR says. What does GameStop have to say about this whole thing? What announcement are they going to make about it? How are they going to try to put themselves in a good light? GameStop today provided an update related to its United States store operations and customer service related to COVID-19. Effective Sunday, March 22nd, 2020, for all locations not already closed in accordance with state and local orders, GameStop will temporarily stop customer access to storefronts, processing orders on digital-only basis, moving to curbside pickup at stores, and e-commerce delivery only. This will allow the company to continue to serve customers who have purchased online at GameStop.com and the GameStop app and have requested a product pickup at store. George Sherman, GameStop's CEO, said, "This is an unprecedented time, and each day brings new information about the COVID-19 pandemic. Our priority has been and continues to be on the well-being of our employees, customers, and business partners. We have been steadfast in our adherence to CDC-guided safety and local government orders for retailers in each of our communities." Okay, so that's just a blatant lie. Just the other day, we had GameStop in a conference call talking about all this, and we had their email they sent out to all GameStop saying that they're an essential business and they will stay open. We also have heard that they don't have enough hand sanitizer, they do not have enough sanitizing products, and that the associates were having to buy them on their own, which was also nearly impossible because it's sold out everywhere. You were just telling managers to show police a piece of paper saying you're an essential store and that you would completely go against any local government. And now you're saying you were steadfast and you were adhering to all those guidelines? That's an outright lie. That I can't believe they're still lying, and their PR that's supposed to make them look better and say, "We're doing better, don't worry, we're doing everything we can," when they haven't been this entire time. As millions of Americans look to GameStop to adjust to their new normal of increased time at home for work, learning, and play, we have implemented practices to help ensure the safety and health of our employees, customers, and partners. We believe it is prudent to institute further safety protocols while meeting this increased demand through curbside pickup. As such, stores that remain in operation will provide only pickup at the door or delivery to home activities to further protect our employees and customers. Something in that little memo is a little bit strange because they say that stores are staying open to also deliver to home. I'm guessing they mean that GameStop online is going to continue to ship to people's houses. I don't think this is going to be some sort of Uber situation, what's going to be like an Uber Games or something like that. I don't think that's going to be happening. The company will continue to offer its products online at GameStop.com and the GameStop app for customers to have their products shipped directly to their homes. All U.S. GameStop employees have been ensured that they do not have to work if they are uncomfortable or if they are sick. Additionally, the company has announced it will pay all U.S. employees whose hours have been eliminated an additional 2 weeks at their regular pay rate based on the average hours worked in the last 10 weeks. In addition, the company will reimburse all benefit eligible U.S. employees 1 month of the employee portion of benefit expenses. The company noted that it will provide more detail about its operations when it reports fourth quarter and fiscal year 2019 results on March 26th. This is, like I said, this is a good move. It is what they should have been doing since the beginning. But I do not think GameStop deserves any praise for this at all. Another thing that is concerning to me and a lot of other people is the fact that they say 2 weeks only. Now, this situation could change as the situation itself changes with this whole thing going around. But for now, they're saying 2 weeks. Hopefully on March 26th, we see a bigger rollout of their plan. We see a more detailed plan of what they're going to be doing. Because, like they said in that conference call over and over and over, they're day by day, which might be why they're having such a knee-jerk reaction to the entirety of the internet setting them on fire. So, again, to all those people that for some reason are GameStop defenders, this is not a point for you. This isn't, because this is something they should have been doing since the beginning. It took thousands of people shouting at them to have them actually do the right thing. And as they've dragged their heels in this situation, who knows how many of their employees have been sick already, you know? I mean, this is a crazy time we're in right now with a sickness that goes undetected and yet is still spreadable for 2 weeks or more. Also, GameStops in California have been closed indefinitely. Now, I don't know if these stores are going to be doing the same thing where they're going to have curbside delivery or if they're just completely shut down according to the local authorities. I don't know. The situation is not great in California, so I could easily see all those stores being just completely shut down for now, not even having curbside delivery. As this situation evolves and if they go back on their word or they keep doing sketchy stuff, I of course will continue to let you all know, and I feel like GameStop just can't get away with this sort of stuff anymore. I mean, mainstream places like CNN and IGN has been covering it, GameSpot, Kotaku, all these different places have been covering each slip up by GameStop. And they have not been able to get away with the same sort of things they were able to get away with before their stocks were crashing and everything else like that. I mean, think about how many stories I have, how many stories Camelot has, how many Clean Prince has, how many other people on YouTube have had crazy stories about sketchy things that GameStop has been doing over the years. How many customers have talked about their terrible experiences at the store and things that the employees have done. This is not going to be a thing anymore. GameStop can't just get away with this. So I feel like this might be a big turning point for GameStop. They might have finally realized we can't just get away with scummy practices. We can't get away with calling ourselves grocery stores and pharmacies. We can't get away with calling ourselves essential when we all know that they're not even essential for video games. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with this company, and it'll be really interesting to see if they actually survive this whole situation. Because they have been at the brink of bankruptcy for the longest time, barely holding on, and with all these stores closing, not being able to open up to customers, not being able to sell as much, and with how terrible GameStop.com is, just trying to read their PR, I couldn't do it. I could not read their press release because their site errored out. It was telling me that it was unsafe. I tried to go through anyway, and it was telling me I did not have access to that server or something like that. So they can't even get their website correctly working. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about this whole situation. If this does make you feel better about GameStop, or if you're just like me, you're like, too little, too late. Sorry, guys. And of course, like the video if you guys liked it. Subscribe for more content. And as always, have a fantastic day. See you guys. It's funny hearing people talk about Reggie Fils-Aimé during all this and having people throw out the idea, oh, maybe Reggie stepped in and said, we need to stop being open. We need to do the right thing. But I don't know if he has that much power. I really don't, guys. I just think I think he's kind of a big ideas guy. Maybe he weighed in a little bit. I don't know. It's just such an interesting time to watch this company, and it's done a lot of different things I never expected it to do.